Bienvenidos amigos a otro nuevo video de MLB The Show 20. Estamos en la serie Road to the Show. Hoy visitaremos al equipo de Baltimore Orioles en el Orioles Park. Ahí pueden ver el récord de Baltimore, 45-73. Si te gusta el video, no olvides suscribirte, darle a like y compartir. El abridor de los Orioles será Archie Wolsiwowski, no sé cómo se va. Tú tienes récord 5-8 y de una vez vamos a enfrentarnos a el lanzador. Como pueden ver, ya estamos en la dificultad de All Star. Completé los 30 cuadrangulares y decidí cambiarla. Bien, vamos a agotar nuestro primer turno. Viene el lanzamiento fuera, primera bola. Tenemos promedio de 4.22 con 30 cuadrangulares. Estamos como tercero en toda la Grande Liga. En el picheo, elevado profundo, amigos, que se va, cerrar profundo, le da la espalda el outfield y es un cuadrangular, nuestro cuadrangular número 31 de la temporada. Y pusimos arriba nuestro equipo para poner el juego 2-0. Ahí está la repetición del batazo por la banda contraria de nuestro jugador Tavares. En la descripción de este video te dejaré un link donde tendrás toda la playlist con todos los episodios de esta serie, digamos Dynasty también y más cosas. Espero que te guste el video y no olvides suscribirte. Bien, vamos aquí a nuestro segundo turno del bate. Vamos de 1-1 con cuadrangular. El juego está 2-0 en la tercera entrada. Como pueden ver, en el mes de julio fuimos el jugador, el novato del mes. Se prepara el lanzador de nuevo, viene el picheo. Hacemos swing, ahí sacamos foul. Ya tenemos 2 en nuestro conteo. Un out, 2 compañeros en base. Viene el picheo. Afuera, una curva, 80 millas. Tenemos 2 centrales, una bola en nuestro conteo. Viene el picheo otra vez. Estamos en línea, que la tumba ya el tercera base. Tira segunda y forzaron a nuestro compañero ya para ponerlo fuera para el segundo out. Ahí estamos en primera. Bien, Ryan O'Hearn al bate, quien va de 1-0, tiene 3 bolas, 2 strikes en su conteo. Vamos a robo el lanzamiento y es una bola, se viene a la base después de 2 outs. Ahí sale el coach del picheo del equipo de los Orioles. Hablar con su lanzador. Punto dorsal el bate, quien ya tiene 3 bolas en su conteo. Va de 1-0 también, viene el picheo. Bola también. 2 bolas consecutivas y ya nuestro compañero López para la tercera carrera del equipo. Jorge Bonifacio el bate, tiene 2 centrales ya en su conteo, una bola. Va de 1-0 también. Y el picheo se poncha para el tercer lado de la entrada y deja la base llena para el equipo. Solo pudimos hacer una. Vamos aquí a lo que sería nuestro último bate. Vamos de 2-1. De entrada, un compañero en base y de picheo. Hicimos un blanco ahí, no se lo cree nuestro manager. Estamos líderes en el equipo con 85 remolcadas. Viene el picheo otra vez. Señores, batazo profundo. Se fue la bola. Segundo cuadrangular del partido y segundo cuadrangular en la dificultad de All Star. Ahí pueden ver nuestro 32 de la temporada. Bien, ahí vemos a la repetición del batazo para darle la ventaja más grande a nuestro equipo por la banda contraria entre Ley Center. Bien, vamos a la defensa ahora. Renato Núñez al bate, quien va de 2-0. Luego sigue 5-0 en la sexta entrada. En el picheo elevado, que ya le estamos llegando. Hacemos corte ahí al segunda base para el segundo out de la entrada. Vamos aquí a lo que sería nuestro cuarto turno del bate. Vamos de 2 con 2 cuadrangulares y 4 remolcados. En el lanzamiento, línea, que se lleva ya el segundo base para ponerlo fuera. Bien, vamos aquí al octavo de abajo. Everson Pereira al bate, va de 3-0, tiene ya 12 3 en su conteo, viene el picheo. Con este elevado, mi gente, que se va la bola. Cuadrangular de Pereira. Ahora poner el juego 5-1 en la octava entrada. Ahí está la repetición. Si te gusta el video, ya sabes, no olvides suscribirte, darle like y compartir. Vamos aquí a nuestro quinto turno del juego. El juego sigue 5-1, viene el picheo. Hacemos un check swing ahí y pasamos el bate. Se prepara el lanzador del picheo. Segundo strike. Viene el picheo otra vez. Lo ponchamos ahí con otra recta un poco alta. Vamos a lo que sería aquí la novena entrada. Y luego ya este empate 5-5. Y gente en tercera y en primera. 2 outs, 3 y 2 el conteo. Viene el lanzamiento y se fue la bola. Es walk-off del equipo de los Orioles de Baltimore. Y perdimos un juego que estaba 5 carreras a 0, amigos. 5-0 y del octavo para acá Baltimore no hizo daño. Yo creo que han hecho como 7 carreras en este inning. Bien, nos vamos una vez al próximo video.
Show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Xiaoqing Chang will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Fouled off. Chang is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Gerald Tavares. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Get your pitcher, drive it. Let's
Into
go,
the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Velasquez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Gerald Tavares. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Gerald Tavares. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Basabe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hay 2 out.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Sacamos foul para el segundo strike.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right here.
The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no. Stepping into the box is Manny Tomas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends.
Well, this one had its moments of drop.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, Gerald Tavares. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately, a boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially when...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that stepping in, Christopher Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Gerald Tavares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Se prepara otra vez el pitcher.
3-0 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Hunter Dozier. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Jorge Bonifacio. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. And they're runners at the corners now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch. Should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Velasquez into shallow center. He's there to track it down. Ready now, Gerald Tavares comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. In now for the O's, Christopher Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Anthony Santander the next to bat. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tavares is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, A.J. Reed. No hits to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Tavares is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Tavares is there. 2 gone. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Gerald Tavares.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Baltimore